And a very good afternoon to you. My name is Tony Dovale, founder and CEO of Life Masters, author of Swift Success, and the developer of the Formula One Success Insurance System, which I'm going to be telling you about today. You're probably here because you're looking for some kind of increased levels of success or achievement or happiness or well-being. And the challenge that I've found in as you can see, my long life, is that people are chasing the wrong things. They're chasing the wrong goals. So many people are striving and never arriving, but the problem is, even if they do arrive, they're finding out that it's not exactly what they thought it would be. So many people I know are spending money on systems. They go to these workshops, they go to conferences, they've spent thousands on content and information. The problem is, the information that they are buying doesn't build a foundation. It's a process of what you should do and how you can do and why you can do. And so we all have our own whys and big driving whys. The problem is, if you don't have a foundation, you can't build a tall building. Ask any architect. The number one thing that they have to make sure is the foundation they're going to build on has to be strong, stable, and properly engineered. And for most of my coaching and facilitating experience, I see people wanting to be highly successful overnight, but they don't have the right foundation. And so what I did is I took my time, I sat down, and I designed the perfect foundation for you. This is my success insurance. You spend money on insurance. Think about this. Take your monthly life insurance, home insurance, medical insurance, car insurance, all the insurances you're spending. Put that together, get a number. Let's assume the number is, say, 5,000, for example. Double that number, we then get to 10,000. Add 2 zeros, which makes it 1,000,000. And that's what someone's going to spend protecting, playing not to lose. Because at the end of 10 years, what will you have in your hand? Nothing. You'll have spent 1,000,000. But what will you actually have? Nothing. Are you investing an equal or greater amount in ensuring, E-N-S-U-R, not I-N-S-U-R, in ensuring your own greater success? Most people are not. Are you? So I've made this foundation. It's like spending 6 hours with me coaching. It's like drinking from a fire hydrant. I've taken my life's work, fanatical, thousands of hours, time spent, and I've consolidated and I've distilled my wisdom down into 6 core areas for you to start. It starts with your mindset, mind shift, health shift, wealth shift, leader shift, heart shift, and action shift. Because those are the 6 areas that you need to balance equally to start to build a strong and solid foundation that will ensure real success, not just money. Let me tell you, money is purely an amplifier. It will not make you feel happy for long. I've worked with people who spent millions, who've gone into hundreds of millions. It hasn't made them happier. It hasn't made them nicer people. It's given them a better quality of life. But all of the baggage, all the problems, all the issues they still have are just now amplified. And so they've been chasing the means goals. Get the car, get the money, get the house, get the jewelry. The means to an end. The problem is, the means is an empty goal. I've spent my life chasing after my 450 SL. And one day eventually I bought my 450 SL. And here I'm driving down the road all fancy. Check me out. Because did I want the car? Or did I want the feeling and the recognition and the validation? I didn't want a piece of metal. I wanted the feeling that came with it. And that's what means goals is, the stuff, the things. The ends goals is, how am I going to feel? Everything you do, how am I going to feel? You wouldn't spend $1,000,000 on a car and then feel bad. You wouldn't waste the money or the time. And so my Formula One Life Shift Success Insurance System is the foundation that every single person needs if you're going to be truly successful in every area of your life. I know people got lots of money, no time. Lots of money, no time, no love. Lots of money, no time, no love, no health. Lots of time, no money, no health, no freedom, no friends. I know people have got no money, lots of time. And so what do you want? Are you prepared to have just one? You can have $1 million but no health or no love. Or you can have love but no money and no free time. Or you can have health and no love and no money and no time. Which of those do you want? How's about all of them? And so I've taken the 6 hours and packaged it into a system. We either have a full 6 system, or I have a very smart travel as you go, fit in your car, 6 CDs in a nice compact system that's available as well. And that's then just a foundation. A foundation now we need to build on top of that. The tools that I've discovered are the best in the world. And the first one is understanding that resilience, we know that IQ is important, and we know that EQ, emotional intelligence, is vital. But what about AQ, your resilience? Because we're all going to get knocked down sometime. I don't care how big your IQ is or your EQ is, if you get knocked down and stay down, it doesn't matter. You have to have the power to bounce back, and that's the resilience component. I know from my 45, 50 years of striving and striving, the number one thing that probably kept me back was self-confidence. I had the opportunity, I had the potential, I had the ideas. I just didn't have that self-confidence to take a risk, to take a step, to do what was needed at that time. And so I've created a mind gnosis, reprogramming, rewiring your mindset identity to build an incredibly powerful, self-confident you that will have the courage to step up and step out. The third one is PMR, proactive memory rewriting. It's a technology I've developed over 45 years. We all have a story, a past story. The problem is the story constrains our potential success. So if you have a past story of woe is me, poor me, nobody loved me, my father beat me, I was never good enough, that's not going to turbocharge you to get to success. And so based on my research and my development and knowing how the brain works, I've created a rewiring, a completely reprogramming process to change your victim story that'll create a new foundation, a much stronger, more potent platform that will turbocharge your success. If you don't have this, your success is not going to be stable or sustainable for very long. The fourth tool is my Gladiator activation tool. We know what to do, but we don't do what we know. Imagine if I had a way that I could guarantee, I could ensure that you took action. I had an issue with my family, a feud, and for 8 years we didn't speak a word. And I knew I needed to do something. You know, we know, but we don't feel like it. We don't have the courage, the commitment. And so I set up an agreement with a SEAL, a Success Insurance Activation Leader, somebody who loved me enough to hold me accountable, fully accountable. And this process got me to do in one day what I wasn't able to do in 8 years. The Gladiator Great process is based on all my experience and understanding of working with the invisible and the energetic and the inner mindset component of the process. Because unless your identity changes, unless your energy levels change, you are not going to be successful. You can have this beautiful Ferrari in your driveway, but if you don't have the fuel and the energy to drive it, you're going nowhere. The final tool is called Stalking. Stalking is a potent, multi-perspective process. Very often we get locked into a single paradigm of how we're looking at a problem or challenge or an issue. But imagine if I could take you out of that and look through a different set of lenses, different viewpoint, a different mental, emotional state point, that you can now start to get 4 different perspectives into that challenge, that problem. Through the archetypes of your lover, your warrior, your sovereign, and your magician, you're able to now problem solve and come away with potent solutions to your problem. And so those are the 6 tools that I have. And then if you're involved in any way or form, which all of us are, in making money or creating value, I have now the tools for you to understand to become a better leader, to influence and impact and inspire and engage people better. And this is a free bonus I give from Professor Logan, who explains how to understand tribes and the language of tribes, because the language of people shows you how they're thinking, feeling, and what they can act on. And then the business component is my revolutionary workplace, creating a people first place, understanding that if you're going to build a high performance business, it's people, teams, leadership, culture, PTLC. People, teams, leadership, culture is how you're going to have to climb that ladder. So if you're an entrepreneur, you're going to start a business, those are the 4 pillars that you have to address. And I've taken the best in the world that's been academically validated, I've packaged it into an hour's overview, and that's available as one of the tools to pump up your performance and turbocharge your teamwork. And then as a subset of those, now I have the tools to create a high performance workplace, which is culture, leadership, engagement, appreciative action, right mindsets, and execution, which is the Clear X framework. It's a proven, academically validated framework. And so as you can see, we have tools and resources and systems and processes that will give you the foundation to be way more successful than all of these gurus, because they're there to take your money and to get you to keep coming back. My mission is to get you to become the greatest potential that you can have. In fact, my mission is to co-create a world with you of more integrity, freedom, love, meaning, peace, and joy. And I do that by providing coaching, training, talks, and support and information for those who are ready. If you're ready, it's time to join the Success Activators tribe. I look forward to seeing you there. Show me that you're the one of the 1 to 3% of people that are committed to your success, not interested in success. Time to decide. Are you in or are you out? Love you madly. This is Tony Dovale, founder of Life Masters, author of Swift Success and the Revolutionary Workplace, your wizard that will get you to the goals and dreams that you always dreamed of. Thank you.